The ACI deputy accused of recording a teenage couple having sex appeared in court again this morning to try to change his bail conditions. 12 News reporter Alex Torres-Perez goes over the judge's decision. Alex?
Mike and Shannon, Seth Crosby has been out on personal recognizance under the condition that he has no contact with kids except for his own biological children. But this morning, a judge granted his request to change that. It was a quick appearance at the Kent County Courthouse for Seth Crosby Tuesday morning after a judge approved 2 motions in his felony criminal case. Crosby asked the judge to change his bail conditions to allow him to be around kids as long as he's supervised. The motion explains Crosby has family and friends with kids and, quote, Mr. Crosby wishes to continue his relationship with these people in his life to include visiting their homes at times when the children may be present. Crosby's attorneys note family and friends are aware of Crosby's child pornography and video voyeurism charges. Investigators say Crosby recorded a teenage couple earlier this summer, allegations Crosby has denied.
It's a terrible misunderstanding. You can talk to John Kilcagney if you have any questions.
Crosby did also ask the court to conduct a preliminary examination to go over the, quote, existence of probable cause to support the pending charges against him. The judge did grant this request on top of modifying his bail to allow him to be around kids as long as he's supervised. And I did reach out to Crosby's attorney for a comment on today's court proceedings, but did not hear back at this time. Crosby does have another court appearance scheduled for November. Reporting live in studio, I'm Alex Torres-Perez, 12 News.
Digging deeper into the background of the ACI deputy officer accused of recording a teenage couple having sex. Tonight we learned that Seth Crosby was also the subject of a separate investigation when he served in the Rhode Island National Guard. 12 News reporter Alex Torres-Perez joins us now with those revelations. Alex?
Shannon, the Rhode Island National Guard tells me Crosby was actually reprimanded for lying and having an unprofessional relationship with 2 other members back in 2017. For 17 years, Seth Crosby was a member of the Rhode Island National Guard, climbing the ranks to eventually become captain and even serving overseas for 6 months in Kuwait from 2014 to 2015. But his service would end a few years after that deployment. According to National Guard leaders, Crosby became the subject of a commander-directed investigation in 2017. The Rhode Island National Guard says Crosby was having an unprofessional relationship with 2 members of the Rhode Island Air National Guard, including one of his subordinates. They did not specify what kind of relationship Crosby had with the other Guard members, but when asked by investigators, the Rhode Island National Guard says Crosby gave them false information, resulting in a reprimand. 12 News asked the National Guard if Crosby faced any kind of disciplinary action as a result of this investigation, but we have yet to hear back. It wasn't long after that investigation that Crosby retired from the Rhode Island National Guard in 2018. Crosby's attorney stresses no crime was committed. He told 12 News he was previously a judge advocate in the military for 20 years, and if a crime was committed, Crosby would have either faced administrative separation or criminal charges. Crosby's attorney adds, quote, the fact he received a reprimand means very little and in the grander scheme nothing as it relates to his honorable military service, honorable service to the Johnston Police, or similar service to the DOC. Most importantly, it has nothing to do with the pending criminal charges for which he is presumed innocent. Crosby is currently facing felony child pornography and video voyeurism charges. Investigators say Crosby recorded a teenage couple having sex, allegations Crosby denies.
It's a terrible misunderstanding. You can talk to John Kilcagney if you have any questions.
Crosby is currently on paid leave and out on personal recognizance. A judge modified his bail today to allow him to be around kids as long as he's supervised. Crosby is set to appear in court again for his felony criminal case in November. Reporting live in studio, I'm Alex Torres-Perez, 12 News.